Interesting storyline heading into Saturday is the dynamic between Kirk Cousins, Vikings offensive coach emeritus Gary Kubiak, as well as Niners head coach 30-year-old boy Kyle Shanahan, as all three men have worked with each other or worked with the other two at some point in their career. So let's get into that background right now. Gary Kubiak was a longtime assistant under Kyle's daddy, Michael Shanahan, in Denver from 1995 to 2002. Won a couple Super Bowls. This one's for John, but really for Gary, because he is Gary Kubiak. It was awesome. Worked out right. Oh, by the way, Gary Kubiak is a sleeper agent, because in 1994, Gary Kubiak was quarterback coach in San Francisco. I mean, look at that starter jacket. Right. While Shanahan, the elder, was OC there. So it all comes full circle. Manchurian candidate. That's what's going on. So Kubi gets the Texans head coaching job in 2006. And then who does he bring on to be his wide receiver coach on his first staff? Because NFL coaching circles, or coaching circles in general, are just like a gumbo stew of nepotism. Kyle Shanahan comes on as wide receiver coach, and then quarterbacks coach in 07, and then holds the title of OC from 2008 to 2009. But of course, that's the title only because Gary was still calling his own plays, so yeah, whatever. So that's the Shanahan and Kubiak connection. And also, as you know, Gary was working under Mike Shanahan. I'm sure Kyle would just hang around as like some snot-nosed 12-year-old boy. Hey, Gary, teach me about the outside zone. The whole thing, right? So fast forward 2010. Shanahans get to Washington. By the way, the Shanahans are like the more successful version of the Turners. Yeah, Norv and Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Yeah. But the Shanahans get the Washington job, and they draft Kirk Cousins in 2012 in the 4th round after they traded everything for RG3, which says a lot about how they felt about Kirk Cousins, and it bore out. I mean, Cousins was a better quarterback, frankly, in Washington. Kirky learns the Shanahan flavor West Coast offense at the knee of Kyle and Daddy Mike, and now it's coming home to roost as a lot of the same offensive concepts and crossovers coming here in Minnesota this year with Gary Kubiak as well as Kevin Stefanski just melding into that Kubiak delicious little stew. It goes deeper. Kyle Shanahan, born in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the great city of Minneapolis, in 1979, the year that his daddy Mike was the Gophers offensive coordinator. # one of us. So this goes deep. Yeah. So the familiarity will be there, as Kubiak knows Kyle's philosophy and tendencies, how he looks at the world, long hours spent in those coaches' meeting rooms, game planning, all of that stuff. And then also, Kyle reverse will know Kubiak as well, vice versa. As well as Kyle will know Cousins, his strengths, his weaknesses, probably how Kirk eats his lunch too. Yeah, almost guaranteed, like Kirk is like super OCD when he eats his lunch. I bet you'll be like meat, potato, vegetable, meat, potato, vegetable, meat, potato, vegetable. And if something screws up, he has to just like toss the tray. And that's exactly what's happening. Love my robot quarterback. Anyways, Kubiak. So Kubiak's familiarity with Shanahan and also what they have going on with the Niners, he can relay all that info to Zimmer and the defense. Shanahan can relay all of the info that he has on the Stefanski offense, as well as Kirk Cousins, to his defense coordinator, Robert Saleh. And now it turns into just a jiu-jitsu match of strength on strength. There's like, that I know, that he knows, that that I know, that whole thing. And now this familiarity can also be a double-edged sword because, yes, the Vikings defense is practice versus a similar offense as they're going to see against the Niners every day, but also so have the Niners, right? So have the Niners. But I would say that is a slight advantage to the Vikings because they're getting like the cut version of the Shanahan offense, where Kyle is carrying on a lot of things that happened down in Houston under Kubiak, as well as in Washington and Denver under his daddy Mike. But I mean, the Vikings offense is so if that is pure cocaine, Vikings got the crack. Because you got Stefanski coming in here as the baking soda. You're cutting up that Shanahan-Kubiak cocaine, and the Vikings are running a different little mix of offense as Stefanski is bringing in a lot of other West Coast flavors that he's sprinkled in that he's learned from other head coaches. So who knew that we were going to talk about crack on this game, on this video, but whatever. But it is going to be fascinating to see how this chess match works out on Saturday. Like we said, he knows that I know that he knows that I will do this, then I will do that, then he will do this, and I will do that. So it adds an extra layer, an extra dynamic to an already fascinating game on Saturday. So let's see how it goes. All right, your thoughts about the Kubiak Shanahan Cousins connection. Whew. It's like a telenovela love triangle. Let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.